Hello, vinyl community. Ho, ho, ho. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever it is you do. Happy holidays. I hope you're all doing well. And, I decided to make a video I was going to make this video anyway. Then I was trying to catch up on some videos. And I saw Deadwax66 Randy made a video where he called a lot of us a bunch of Scrooges because we're not making enough videos at the holidays. He mentioned a bunch of people by name, including me. So, Randy, you asked for it. I'm doing a Christmas video. Like I said, I was going to do one anyway. But you've spurred me on now. So, I'm going to show about 50 Christmas albums. So you wanted a video, you got one. I just narrowed it down from like 60. I did pull a few out. I have a lot of Christmas records. I actually collect Christmas records. I always have. I like them. I like this time of year, even though my job makes it nearly impossible to like this time of year. I do my best to like it anyway. So anyway, this video is going to go on really long, so I'm going to do it as quick as I can. I'm going to show you a few 45s first. I think just four. Four of my favorites, and one I'm going to start out with. Joe just made a video about the Beach Boys Christmas album, and Joe is me, Mr. Mayo, by the way. Check both their channels out. Randy's Deadwax66 and me, Mr. Mayo's, if you don't know those. They're both excellent channels. Joe made a video about Beach Boys Christmas album, and Little Saint Nick didn't have the chimes on it. And that's the best part of the song, and I agree. But I wrote him in a message explaining this, but I'll explain it anyway. The album never did, either mono or stereo. When they put the single out, they added chimes to it to brighten it up, make it more Christmassy, and blah, blah, blah. So, I only have a reissue, but Joe or anybody else out there that needs it, this is what you need to get. Any of the reissues, this is a Starline Capital, but any of the reissues or an original will have the chimes. The B-side is the Lord's Prayer. But here's what you need, Joe. Pick one of those up and you'll have it. This I'm showing because I love it, and I know you don't collect 45s, and now I'm talking to Flipside CT, Steve, but this is one of his favorite guys and one of my favorite Christmas songs. It's Keith Richards doing Chuck Berry's Run, Rudolph, Run. Just a fantastic record, and I know you don't own 45s, but you need to own this, Steve. Fantastic record. Another one of my favorites, I just thought I'd show it, Mark Bolan, The Christmas Bop. I believe this came out posthumously. It's just released as Mark Bolan and T-Rex, and if you don't know this is a fantastic song. Great, the chorus is T-Rexmas, Christmas T-Rexmas. It's awesome. And the last 45 I'm going to show just because it's a must, and it's not on a Christmas album. The Pogues, A Fairy Tale in New York. This is a fairly recent reissue, and again, must have Christmas fare. Okay, that's enough 45s. Couple 12 inches. Of course, the Band-Aid, Do They Know It's Christmas, 12 inch. Again, must have. It's got the remix on the B-side, and it's a cool thing to have. This I found very recently. I've showed very recently. The Kinks, Father Christmas, a promo 12 inch. And it doesn't sound any better even on CD than on this. I have played it now. I have put it in a podcast. And it's awesome. One more 12 inch. The Waitresses, Christmas Wrapping. This is the extended version. And it just fades out about 30 seconds after the original version, the single. You don't get anything more, really. It just goes on for a wee little bit longer. There you go. The Waitresses, Christmas Wrapping. Must. Okay, albums. I put them in alphabetical order just to make it easier. So they're in no order than that. I'm going to go through them very quickly, but they're all, I think, really good Christmas albums. Herb Alpert's Christmas album it's cool. He kind of does what the Ventures did. He'll put little bits of other songs, popular songs of the day, in with the Christmas songs. So that's cool. Here you go. Joe just showed it. Beach Boys Christmas album. Doesn't have the chimes on Little Saint Nick. It has Little Merry Christmas Baby, the other really good song on here. Decent Christmas album. Mine is very much a bootleg, but you never see it in the vinyl community. I never see anybody show this. So, Beatles Christmas album. I may have showed it. I can't remember. Back looks like that. I'm not sure which is the back or which is the front, to be honest, but I think that's the front. I mean, mine is definitely a bootleg, and it's scratchy, not pressed on very good vinyl, but I have it anyway. Picked this up not that long ago. Still in shrink. James Brown's Christmas album on King. Again, just a soulful must. Kenny Burrell. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Just really good instrumental guitar jazz kind of stuff. Really good. Al Kiola and Riz Orman. This has the hit version of Holiday on Skis. And just really good loungy sort of Christmas music. I really like it. Ray Charles, Spirit of Christmas. Just for his version of Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and what's the other one that's really, really good? Christmas Time, the Peanuts song, are all really, really good. Bill Doggett, 12 Songs of Christmas. It's on King. What more can you say? Reissue of Ella Fitzgerald's A Swingin' Christmas. She made 2 Christmas albums. This is the one to get. This one rocks, it swings, it's really cool. It's got a really nice picture of Ella on the back. Awesome record. I don't think it's colored vinyl or anything. Make sure. Nope, black vinyl. Glad Singers, Swing Bells on Columbia Records. Mine is a mono copy. And this is just a fun, awesome record. Best version of Deck the Halls in the world is on this record. Trust me on that. The Gold Diggers, remember them? They were on the Dean Martin show a lot, all over the place in the 60s. We Need a Little Christmas. Sounds a lot like Ray Conniff's Christmas records, to be honest. But it's not bad. It's alright. Loungy. Vince Guaraldi, reissue on green vinyl, A Charlie Brown Christmas. Of course, Christmas classic. Must have. Show you the vinyl real quick. Just sort of translucent green there. Now, I have 2 of these. I bought one this year. And I have not opened it yet, but I'm going to open it right now. This one was an FYE exclusive. I got it on sale, so I didn't spend too much for it. And from what I saw online, it has really cool vinyl. I just slid it open. And if it's black, I'm going to be angry. It's not black. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of dark in here. It's sort of reddish, purplish, greenish. This is really cool vinyl. I don't know if there's any place I can get some better light, but I don't know if you can see that or not, but cool. I'm really glad I got that. Alright. Trying to hurry here. John Wesley Harding picked this up recently, his Christmas EP. Talking Christmas, Goodwill Blues is just a fantastic song, and just you need this if you like Christmas music. It's fun. Jackson 5 Christmas album. Enough said. Just for Up on the Housetop, it's worth it. That's my favorite on here. Just a really good Christmas album. Really terrible Christmas album. It's so terrible you need to have it. You need to Care Singers with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra, A Christmas Story. Just track 1. The opening. No, it's actually, we don't want him. It's track 3 on here, actually, is what you want. You won't believe it. And this is like from 1978. You'd swear it was in the 60s. Just fantastic. Fantastically bad. Merry Christmas from Brenda Lee. Of course, it's got Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree on here. It's got Marshmallow World, Frosty the Snowman, Jingle Bell Rock. Doesn't have I'm Gonna Last You Santa Claus, though. Huh. Anyway, Brenda Lee's Christmas album. Mine's an original. Well, it's not an original, I don't think, because it's on MCA. Still in shrink, though. Ramsey Lewis, The Sound of Christmas. Again, just good Christmas, sort of jazzy stuff on Cadet. Lost Straitjackets. 'Tis the season for Lost Straitjackets. I'm not going to show you, but it's on red vinyl. Yep Rock put this out. It's out of the Adventures instrumental album, and it's not quite as good, but it's still really good. Nick Lowe's Quality Street. He put out a Christmas album. It's not one of his best albums, but there's a few really good songs on here, including his cover of I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day, and his original Christmas at the Airport is really good. And I don't know, anybody know if this is his wife? She's on the cover of 2 or 3 of his records now. I don't know. I know he's married. Mannheim Steamroller, I don't love them, but if you're going to get one, this is the one to get. Their version of Silent Night, Still Knocked, is just really good, and of course, their version of Deck the Halls is really good as well on here. Dean Martin, A Winter Romance. This is a reissue from the late 60s or 70s, I'm guessing. I've never seen this cover before. The back cover is the same as the cover you always see, which is really weird. They didn't change the back cover, just the front. This has got Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, and Baby, It's Cold Outside, and I've Got My Love to Keep You Warm. The 3 songs that you all know by him. Is Rudolph on this one? They changed the set list sometime. No, Rudolph isn't on this one. Anyway. Jimmy McGriff. Christmas with McGriff. There's the set list right there. And front and back look the same. It's on Trip Records, so it's a reissue. Fortunately, I've got this big tear in the front and here, but this is another must-have EP just for their version of Jolly Old St. Nicholas is just amazing. NRBQ's Christmas Wish, and of course Christmas Wish. It's fantastic. Rounder Records put that out. Buck Owens and his Buckaroos. Santa looks a lot like Daddy's on here, as well as Santa's Gonna Come in a Stagecoach. Really fun country Christmas. Partridge Family, believe it or not, really like this one. Some of these are really good, actually, including the original, which is A Christmas Card to You. Of course, I have the Christmas card in the envelope tucked right in front there. Couldn't be without that. On Bell Records. This one's fun, too. Holiday for Teens, Paul and Paula. Some folky, hokey Christmas music. Of all the Elvis albums, I think this is the one I like the best. It's got some of his old stuff on it. Blue Christmas, Santa Claus is Back in Town, as well as that fantastic version of Merry Christmas Baby. And this is the really long one. It's almost 8 minutes long. And that's why I bought it. And probably my favorite Elvis Christmas album. Lou Rawls, Merry Christmas, Ho Ho Ho. This is his famous Christmas album. It's really good. It's got his version of Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Merry Christmas Baby, Christmas Will Really Be Christmas. That might be about all the fantastic ones that you might know, but really good Christmas album by Lou. Good soul there. Brian Setter's first Christmas album on vinyl anyway. I don't know if it's his first Christmas album. Just a really good swinging Christmas album. And I just got this. I haven't even opened it yet. his latest album, Brian Setzer, but I'm hoping it's as good as the other one. How the Grinch Stole Christmas on green vinyl. Plus it's got some bonus tracks, including Your Mean One, Mr. Grinch, which is a different mix than the one you hear on the radio, and all of that. It's longer and it's a completely different mix, so it's kind of worth it just for that. And you get the whole soundtrack to the TV show on here. Of course, the great Thurl Ravenscroft there. Boris Karloff doing the narration. Thurl Ravenscroft doing the singing. A She and Him Christmas album was supposed to be on white vinyl. It's not. Disappointing there. But it's not amazing, but if you're really into a mellow mood, it's not bad. Probably the best Christmas album ever made. I did not have an original. I did not pop for the reissue on Record Store Day. Phil Spector's Christmas album in stereo on Apple. I do not own a mono version, but I kind of like the stereo. It's okay. And I bought this one because it's on Apple. And of course, the Ronettes, the Crystals, Darling Love, Bobby Sox and the Blue Jeans. Fantastic stuff. The Ronettes stuff is, I think this is one of the best albums ever made. I'd put it in the top 50 best albums ever made. The best Christmas album ever made. Fantastic. Happy Holiday, Joe Stafford. Love the cover. It's got her version of Happy Holiday. When It Snows on here, Winter Wonderland. It Was the Night Before Christmas song. It's a pretty good Christmas pop album. Three Stooges, Christmas Time on Rhino put this out. It's got 6 or something songs on it, and including Jingle Bell Drag, All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth, Wreck the Halls with Boughs of Holly, and Down Through the Housetop. Another fantastic Christmas album, a must own, the Ventures Christmas album. I think I probably have 3 copies of this. Mono and stereo, they're both good. I can't recommend one over the other. Depends more if you like mono or stereo, I guess. But, of course, you know, they mix songs of the day with Christmas songs like Obama and stuff like that. I Feel Fine. Awesome record. Dalton Records. Andy Williams made 2 famous Christmas albums, a red and a green one. The red one's the one you want. This is the one with the holiday season and the most wonderful time of the year on it. I think I have 2 copies of this. This one's still in shrink. And I always like the back. It's just a nice, simple little holiday wish. Andy Williams Christmas album. And that's it for the alphabetical A to Z stuff. Now I'll show you a few various artists. Rhino, rockin' the 1950s. There's 2 of these, the 50s and the 60s. They are really cool, both of them. And here's the 60s counterpart. Just cool, cool stuff. James Brown's on here, Aretha Franklin's on here, Trashmen, Paul Revere and the Raiders, the Sonics, the Wailers. Cool stuff. More cool Rhino. Cool Yule. Just, again, Ike and Tina Turner are on here. James Brown. The Marquis. Jack Scott. The Safaris. Drifters. Booker T and the MGs. Cool album. And I haven't even played this yet. I just got volume 2. This one has the Monkees reunion. The Jones, Torque, and Dolan's Jones and Torque. Christmas Is My Time of Year on vinyl. It's the only place I know you can get it on vinyl. I'm sure it was put out as a single somewhere, but anyway. Brenda Lee, Chuck Berry, Gary Osborne, more Sonics. Cool record. This you used to be able to find all over the place, and it's actually really good. It's worth picking up, definitely. Rockin' Little Christmas. It's got Brenda Lee, Chuck Berry. Both of Chuck Berry's Christmas tunes are on here. Lord Douglas Byron. There's some cool surfing tunes on here. Bobby Helms, Jingle Bell Rock. If you don't have much Christmas, this is a good one to pick up. Dog's Ear Report might be interested in this one. I don't know if you have it. Psych Out Christmas. This is modern sort of garage psych rock. The fuzz tones are on here, for example. Iggy Pop is on here, actually. Pretty cool stuff. It's on white vinyl. I think my record's over. A Rockin' Christmas is a British import. I know they're just a really good compilation. Kate Bush, John and Yoko are on here. Wizard with Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day. George Harrison is on here. The Eagles. It's a really good album on EMI.